lead singer of Creed, who joins us here on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you, Scott?
Doing good, Rich. How are you doing?
I am doing fine. I'm thrilled to have you here because you're very well aware of the phenomenon that's going on in the Carolina Panthers locker room involving you, correct?
I sure am, man. It's been all over the place, and it's just too cool, man. It just blew me away when I heard about it.
So, do you think that your music is made for Creed bombing in a way, Scott? You say?
You know, it's unique in that, you know, when I wrote the lyrics to the songs, you know, a lot of times I was seeking to inspire myself and others, and I really put a lot of time into those, and so I can kind of see how it worked out, that something like this could possibly happen. You know, over the years, I've had a lot of athletes, professional athletes, come out to the shows and that were fans of the band, and so it's cool, man. Now I'm getting Creed bombed by people on the street, by my own band. And
really?
Then I guess you could say, you know, 5 nights a week, I'm traveling around the United States dropping Creed bombs myself.
So let's take this one step at a time here. Who was the first to tell you that there was Creed bombing going on?
I believe it was my wife. She got a email from our publicist and about a story that was written.
Yeah.
And so she brought it to my attention.
Okay. And then you are aware that it's not just the act of interrupting somebody and singing your lyrics to that person, that it requires an eye contact, deep eye contact, and meaningful eye contact for a proper Creed bomb to be successfully pulled off. Right, Scott?
Oh, absolutely. If they want to be authentic, they got to do it like I deliver it, man.
So what would go into, in your mind, a proper Creed bombing, since you are the guy who actually would create the darn thing, Scott?
It just depends on the situation, what's going on, and you know, how the lyrics apply to that situation. And one article that I read that caught my attention was that not only is it looking someone in the eye, but it's looking them in the eye in a way that makes them feel uncomfortable. I like that a lot.
You do?
I thought that was really cool when I read that.
Okay.
And then, you know, depending upon the situation and what's going on, which lyrics apply.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think?
You know,
Sure, go ahead.
For example, like
yes,
for the Panthers right now, you know, there's a line in a song called "What If," and the line goes, "The more you hold us down, the more we press on." So that could be a motivational line that you drop on somebody when you're trying to, you know, fire them up. And then I'm sure there's other context when it could be humorous. And I think that's awesome too, man.
Scott Stapp joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show, lead singer and founding member of Creed, without whom there would be no such thing as Creed bombing going on in the Carolina Panthers locker room and elsewhere now across the country. Now, if I cared to, let's say Peyton Manning is walking through the Broncos locker room, and I cared to Creed bomb him, is there a specific song that you would suggest? What's the perfect Peyton Manning Creed bombing song to flip the script, Scott?
Wow.
Yeah. What do you think?
Man, you put me on the spot.
I don't mean to do that. I can tap dance a little longer if you want me to, you know, to get the answer. I mean, you know, because he's going out, potentially this could be his last rodeo, as he told Bill Belichick after the AFC Championship game. He could be going off into retirement here.
I think I could take some lyrics from a song called "Are You Ready?" And they could be, "Hey, Mr. Seeker, hold on to this advice. If you keep seeking, you will find." And that's what he's seeking. He's seeking a Super Bowl.
He is that.
So is he ready? Are you ready? So that's what, off the cuff, man, put me on the spot.
I like it though, Scott. See, you're an entertainer though. I knew you could do stuff off the cuff right there. I mean, you're so now does this mean you're a Panther fan now? Because I know you're a Cowboy fan, Scott, when it comes down to it. Right?
Yeah, I'm a, you know, I can't abandon my Cowboys. You know, I was wrapped in 2 blankets when I was a baby. an Alabama blanket, and then a Cowboy blanket over top of it. So those are my teams. But right now, because of the Creed bombing and the fans that are on the Carolina Panthers and the fact that my Cowboys are on the bench, I'm a full-fledged Carolina Panthers fan right now.
Well, I mean, you now you have to include Charlotte in a tour stop if you already haven't, or figure out 2016 Panthers. You know, we got to get you in this mix here
Yeah,
now,
man.
Scott. Right?
Oh, I thought of an awesome sketch that I was bouncing off with my buddies on the tour bus.
What is it?
Of having the Panther players like in a game situation, and basing it off the movie Rudy. You remember during the movie, Rudy never got in the game, and
Sure.
he's just sitting over on the bench, and he's dying to get in the game, and then he comes in at the end of the game and makes the big play, and the team carries him off the field. So I thought that I'd be sitting on the bench with a Panthers uniform on, with Creed on the back, and my specific job for the team is to Creed bomb at appropriate times. And so, you know, I'd get my shot for glory, run out on the field, drop a Creed bomb, the Panthers would win, and I'd get carried off the field.
Well, maybe Super Bowl 50 is the perfect opportunity for that, Scott Stapp. Maybe, you know, we can fix it up. You get into we sneak you into Levi Stadium best we can because you know security's going to be tight, and game on the line. Peyton Manning fades back to pass. You come in Rudy-like, and then what do you hit him with? Arms wide open, or you hit him with the one you just said, right? And then boom, Panthers win.
I think if I'm going for the Carolina Panthers, we got to drop it with arms wide open bombs so they can intercept that pass and run for a touchdown.
I like it. That's a pick six. It leads to a pick six, and then forget Cam, forget Rivera. You get carried off, Scott Stapp. You get carried off.
That's right, baby. That's right. That's what I'm seeing in my mind, man.
Okay. Now, before I let you go, is it possible that I throw to break and you Creed bomb me? Is that possible? That I get an actual Creed bomb from you, Scott Stapp? Like I'm gonna throw to break. That's it for this segment, and you Creed bomb me. Can we do that?
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go. So just let me wrap up this conversation with the proper information. Scott Stapp's solo tour. Upcoming dates, the Machine Shop in Flint on January 29th. January 30th, the BMI Speedway, Versailles, Ohio. February 2nd, at the Arcada Theater, St. Charles, Illinois. ScottStapp.com/tour for more tickets to be on sale. That's it for this edition of this segment of the Rich Eisen Show. For all of us here, this is the time you Creed bomb me, Scott.
Can you take me higher to a place where blind men see? Can you take me higher to a place with golden streets?
You have no idea, but I was staring directly into the camera meaningfully, making that eye contact with you the entire time, Scott.
That's awesome.
You take care of yourself, Scott. Thanks for joining.
All right. Hey, thanks, Rich.
Of course, a pleasure. Yeah, pleasure. And I hope to see you very shortly on the sideline. Wouldn't that be great, Rudy-like?
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.